Picture this. He's lying in bed. The lights are off. His phone is on the nightstand. But just before he drifts off to sleep, he hears your voice. Not nagging, not needy, but soft, magnetic, unforgettable. And suddenly, you're in his dreams. Because there's something you said just before he closed his eyes that made him feel you, miss you, crave you. There's a very specific moment when a man's heart and mind are wide open. And if you say the right thing before he falls asleep, you don't just enter his dreams, you plant yourself in his soul. And today, I'll show you exactly what to say, how to say it, and why it works so powerfully. Why bedtime is so emotionally powerful. Let's get something straight. Bedtime is not just for sleeping, it's for connecting emotionally, spiritually, subconsciously. Right before a person falls asleep, the brain transitions into something called the alpha and theta wave state. In this phase, we become more emotionally receptive. We're not in logic mode anymore, we're in feeling mode. This is when your words matter the most. Think about it. All day, he's distracted. Work, traffic, notifications. But at night, he's still, he's quiet, he's alone with his thoughts. And if your voice is the last voice he hears, if your energy is the last thing he feels, you don't just become part of his night, you become part of his subconscious wiring. Studies even show that the last emotional experience before sleep tends to linger in the mind, influencing dreams, mood upon waking, and yes, even emotional bonding. So if you want him thinking about you while his guard is down and his emotions are up, this is the time. The psychology of dream association. Here's something fascinating. The subconscious brain doesn't separate dreams from reality. It just processes emotions. That means if he dreams about you kissing him, laughing with him, or whispering something into his ear, his emotional brain will store that experience as if it actually happened. This is called emotional memory association. Every time you become a character in his dreamscape, you deepen your roots in his emotional world. Now, how do we make that happen? Not with manipulation, not with games, but with emotionally strategic words that trigger desire, affection, and longing. When done right, the right phrase before bed becomes a psychological anchor. It links you to comfort, to fantasy, to peace, to pleasure. And guess what? People chase what gives them those feelings. So when you say the right thing just before he sleeps, you don't just end the day, you begin the dream. The 3 rules for what to say. Okay, before we get to the exact lines to use, let me give you the 3 golden rules that make these bedtime words stick in his heart and mind. Rule 1, keep it short and intimate. Long paragraphs? No, keep it simple. Sweet, warm. Think whisper, not lecture. Why? Because his brain is winding down. He doesn't need logic, he needs feeling. And short, emotionally loaded phrases, they linger. Rule 2, evoke safety or fantasy. You want him to feel something, either safe with you or intrigued by you. You can go romantic, sensual, mysterious, or comforting. But the goal is to trigger a feeling, not just words. Examples: I feel safest when I'm with you. I wish I was there, curled up on your chest. I wonder what you'll dream about tonight. Each one touches a different chord. Rule 3, leave a little mystery. What's unfinished stays in the mind. Don't spell everything out. Leave just enough unsaid that his brain stays active, replaying what you might have meant. This keeps him emotionally engaged with you even after the conversation ends. Mystery is magnetic, and when you wrap mystery in softness and timing, it becomes unforgettable. Say this before he sleeps. All right, let's get to the good part. Here are 3 ready-to-use bedtime lines you can say over voice note or in person to plant yourself deep in his emotional mind. Line 1, sleep tight, love, I'll be in your dreams. Simple, soothing, lightly suggestive. This phrase works because it's playful and intimate. You're not forcing anything, you're inviting his subconscious to find you there. It makes him expect to dream of you, and often, that's all it takes. Line 2, I wish I could fall asleep beside you tonight, but until then, I'll just stay in your heart. Like this one hits deep. It wraps safety, longing, and connection into one smooth line. You're telling him, I miss you, I care about you, and I belong in your emotional space. Say this when you want to trigger his emotional protector instinct. He'll wake up feeling like he needs to hold you. Line 3, if you only knew what I'm thinking about doing to you right now, sweet dreams. This one is for when you want to be flirty, seductive, and unforgettable. It's teasing, suggestive, but not explicit. It leaves the door open for his imagination to run wild, and that's the goal. Say this with a soft voice, maybe a playful giggle. Let the tension build in his mind. He'll be tossing in bed. In the best way possible. How you say it matters. Now let's talk about delivery, because here's the truth. Words alone aren't enough. It's not just what you say, it's how you say it that makes the difference between, oh, that's sweet, and damn, I need her. So here are 3 tips to master the art of bedtime delivery. 1, lower your voice. Don't talk to him like you're ordering coffee. Lower your tone slightly, just enough to sound soft, calm, and inviting. This is your bedtime voice. It should feel like a gentle touch to his ears. This tone taps into his primal need for comfort and intimacy. 2, slow down your pace. Don't rush your words. Stretch them out just a bit. Think of it like pouring warm honey. Slow, smooth, and sweet. Rushing kills emotion. Slowness builds tension. It makes your words feel like an experience. 3, add a whisper or a smile. Depending on your vibe, either lower it to a whisper or smile as you speak. Smiles can be heard even through voice notes, and whispers, they melt the masculine mind. Remember, you're not just talking. You're creating a moment. Make it a ritual. Want to know what makes this really powerful? Repetition. The brain loves routines. When you create a little ritual, something you say every night, it becomes a comforting emotional anchor. You could text him, good night, love. Dream of me every single night. Eventually, even if you don't say it one night, he'll crave hearing it. That's how deep it sinks in. He'll associate bedtime with you. He'll associate rest, peace, and intimacy with your energy. And that's when craving turns into attachment. Bonus tip, emotional priming before bed. Now here's a next level move. Before saying the bedtime line, prime him emotionally. How? Say something earlier in the evening that triggers a warm memory, a fantasy, or emotional connection. Example, remember our first kiss? I've been thinking about that all day. Or if you were here right now, I'd be curled up on your chest, stealing your warmth. These emotional cues set the tone. So by the time you say your bedtime line, his heart is already open. Priming plus the right phrase equals a man who dreams only of you. What not to say before he sleeps. Okay, let's cover a few quick don'ts. Do not use this time for complaints, long discussions, emotional confrontations, needy validation seeking. Why? Because bedtime is when his guard is down, and if you inject stress, pressure, or negativity, you'll create a negative emotional association. You want him to feel good with you, not drained. So save deep talks for daytime. At night, be his peace. Why this works long term? You may think this is just about bedtime flirting, but what you're actually doing is wiring emotional memory into his brain. That's how attachment forms. That's how longing begins. And that's how love gets anchored. Men don't fall in love through logic. They fall in love through repeated emotional experiences that feel good. And when every night ends with a soft, sensual, emotionally intelligent moment from you, He'll start craving you like air, even when he's not sure why, because his subconscious will already know she feels like home. So the next time he's drifting off to sleep, don't just say goodnight, say something that slides into his heart, whispers through his dreams, and makes him wake up craving you. You now have the keys. The bedtime moment is yours to own. Now, thanks for watching.